What's a NSFW pro tip everyone should know? If slapping is your thing in bed, tell them before you go and slap them.
Wouldn't want to accidentally cook their ass if you happen to slap it at 1665.65 ms. Also, choking.
I think this applies to all physical force. The obvious ones like choking or slapping, you'd think it would go without mention, but even pinning is a no-no for some people.
How can she slap?
Haha, my fiancé a few years ago slapped me during sex and later I told him after he did that it was like a flashbang went off. I literally heard this high-pitched ringing and didn't know what the hell had happened for a minute.
Same goes for choking, or you might get arrested for attempted murder. Tip: squeeze the side of the neck when choking someone during sex so you don't totally cut off their air supply or crush their windpipe. Some people like that though, so communication is key. Last thing you need is for them to go running off to their police chief daddy and telling him you almost killed her during sex.
Fuck this. I got slapped out of nowhere a while ago and had to say, dude, that hurt, don't do that. Same dude bit me while kissing, and drew blood. Damn dude, no.
Don't stick anything up your ass unless it has a flared base. Or do, if you want to keep giving doctors and nurses stories about patients falling on objects.
I attended a class on sex play and the presenter had everyone repeat the phrase sex play accident. Just tell the staff EMTs you had a sex play accident. They are probably going to giggle about it anyway. It's best to just be truthful about it. They have seen worse.
I heard of someone blaming a lodged carrot on their pressure cooker exploding. Edit: thanks for the upvotes. I now feel obliged to say this happened at a military hospital in the early 90s. I wasn't at the hospital when he came in, not a med troop, but someone I knew was. Also, it was an officer. Second edit: I'm afraid I may now be responsible for the alibi everyone going to the with a foreign object stuck up there is going to use from now on. Sorry, medical professionals. This is my legacy. I raised children, damn it.
Million to one shot dog, million to one. I fell on some fusilli. Edit: thanks for the silver.
Deleted.
Instructions unclear. Had anal sex with a road flare. 710 would do again.
Actually, it's common enough that we don't really tell those stories much anymore. Either that, or people aren't that embarrassed about it and don't make up stories. If I fell on a cucumber or something, I'd just tell everyone I shoved it up my ass. It just seems like a less stressful way of dealing with it.
If you just met her and she says don't worry about a condom, definitely wear one. Trust me.
Reverse cowgirl, on paper, is an incredibly sexy position. But it's also the single most dangerous sex position, and responsible for hundreds of ER visits a year. Be very careful with any position wherein your partner drops down on your penis, as it can bend or even break your penis, and your partner can be penetrated too deeply, causing internal punctures. Slow and steady is the name of the game.
Don't think I have to worry about penetrating too deeply.
Yes, holy shit. I can hardly enjoy anything girl on top if she's going right to the point where my dick almost slips out. It feels good, sure, but it's fucking scary.
Your partner can be penetrated too deeply. You and I have clearly never had sex.
Penetrate too deeply, haha, yay.
I've just started a urology attachment as a med student and have seen 2 penile fractures this week. Both times reverse cowgirl was the culprit. Put me off it for life, folks.
As a girl, it's also dangerous as it can end sex prematurely. I tried it once and couldn't get over the fact I was just staring at a pair of feet and fell off because I was laughing too hard.
If you aren't comfortable asking a partner to get tested, you should really think about why.
Deleted. And ask to see results. People lie or have only been tested for some things and give the all clear when really they are only tested for one thing. Also find out when they were tested. A year-old test with 30 partners since then isn't all that helpful.
Cold water for cum stains.
Most bodily fluids. Or cleaning up any amount of cum. Cleaning up cumcrete or cement is nigh on impossible.
Eli 5, why is this?
Wash your balls.
In other news, wash your asshole. Are you saying people don't?
For the love of Christ, wash the balls. All 3 of them.
Isn't that common sense? Like, washing your whole body when showering.
Deleted.